Bitcoin is breaking out right now during the course of this weekend. But guys, do not get fooled, because this is exactly what we have been seeing already happening before. So we need to be talking about that exactly. Bitcoin is right now breaking above massive levels of resistance. History is right now exactly repeating from of the previous cycle. So we need to be talking about that and more, because a lot of liquidity is starting to form on that top side. So can we once again push up the likes back above the 200 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into what's that short term. And yes, I am still in my Bitcoin trade. It is right now working in about 35k in profit. But guys, I'm looking to be riding this trade all the way up towards the 80k and even beyond. Look, I've been sharing this Bitcoin trade for so many times, and the Bitcoin charts and the Bitcoin price is actually exactly playing out just like predicted. Because just like I've been talking about at these lows over here, I was very bullish, while actually everyone was bearish at these lows over here. Now at that moment we started to form this symmetrical triangle. And yesterday I was telling you that this breakout is going to be pretty significant for Bitcoin. And right now we are actually getting this breakout, so it is starting to look very good. So yeah, Bitcoin is seeing this confirmed breakout right now. Yes, we are still trading inside of a weekend, and usually 99% of these CME gaps tend to get filled at the beginning of next week. So it would not surprise me if we were going to be seeing this retracement back towards the downside to be filling up that CME gap. But just know that we have been seeing this already in the last cycle before. Created two CME gaps down below us, and then we blasted off towards the upside. Now, I'm going to be talking about this a little bit more a little bit later, but just so you know, this does not necessarily have to mean that we are creating a CME gap right now, that we need to be retracing back towards the downside. It could just mean that, just like last cycle, we can just blast off even further towards the upside right now. Keep that in mind. Now, at the same time, Bitcoin is also trying to be breaking above this level of resistance over here. And this level of resistance is that previous all-time high, which we are once again trying to get above. Of course, we have been trading at around this level right here. We tried to break above. Right here, we tried to break above. But right now, once again, we are trying to once again break above it. And I think that whenever we are going to be breaking above that previous 0.3 high, above this previous high over here, well, then we are going to be blasting off towards the upside, just like we did in the previous cycle. Because what you can be having a look into is that the price action from of the last cycle compared to now is literally exactly similar. It is exactly the same. So once again, whenever we are going to be breaking above that 0.3 high, I think we are going to be getting a similar exponential move towards the upside right now. So that is going to be the level to break. We need to be breaking above that 71.3k level, around that level. Now, what is actually going to be very interesting is that the previous high is also going to be exactly the point where the majority of the liquidations are currently sitting at. So yeah, we do know that Bitcoin tends to follow the majority of the liquidity, and right now the majority of the liquidity is sitting at the top side. And if we were to be grabbing that top side liquidity over here, well, in that case, we can be expecting this breakout of that 0.3 high, and then of course we can be going exponential just like in the previous cycle. That is going to be very likely in my opinion. That's also exactly what I've been saying for the past couple of days. But do keep in mind that while in the short term we are getting a little bit of breakout confirmations right now towards the upside, well, we are actually still trading inside of a weekend, and we still do want to be seeing this break above that 0.3 high until we are getting our ultimate confirmation that we are going to be headed exponential. Okay, now very interestingly, we are seeing some kind of consolidation right here during this period, trying to be breaking above that previous 3 high. And just like over here, we could also be seeing a little bit of a consolidation before we eventually broke above that level, and then we blasted off, all right? So some consolidation at around this level is definitely normal and definitely to be expected. Now, anyways, not only the price action for Bitcoin right now is looking exactly the same, also the CME gaps which we are creating right now is also looking exactly the same. Because of course, we already had that CME gap down below us already open, and right now, during this course of this weekend, we are about to maybe potentially create another CME gap, because yes, we are trading above that CME close price. So if that were to be happening, it is actually looking exactly the same, with this CME gap down below us right here, potentially almost filling that CME gap, and then creating just another CME gap, and then blast off towards the upside. Right now we are doing the exact same, creating this CME gap down below us, potentially almost filling that CME gap, and right now actually just on our way down, creating another CME gap and then actually blast off towards the upside. Actually, it is quite funny because, look, at the beginning, whenever I shared this analysis, everyone was telling me, all right, you are so stupid, this is never gonna happen. But in the end of the day, right now, it is coming very close to what's happening right now. But in the end of the day, do keep in mind that history doesn't always repeat, but it certainly rhymes. Okay, we do not have to repeat history right now. We could still be filling this CME gap this time around, because do know of the statistic that 99% of these CME gaps tend to get filled. Now, anyways, moving on, the Bitcoin charts are still looking quite good. The Bitcoin funding rates are still trading very low. And yesterday, I've been making this dedicated video about the Bitcoin funding rates. So make sure to go ahead and watch that video after this one. If you do not know what these Bitcoin funding rates actually mean and why it is so bullish that they are trading very low right now. Anyways, we are getting this hidden bullish divergence. So it is still looking very good. Now, if you are going to be getting interested in trading yourself, make sure to check out that link down below, because you can right now be claiming this $2,000 trade. On top of that, you are going to be eligible for a $40,000 deposit bonus only using that link down below. So make sure to check out that link down below, claim your free trade and claim your free deposit bonus. Literally, it is going to be free money, which you can be deploying into the market with a free trading position or maybe even to buy new altcoins. Anyways, yes, maybe in the imminent short term, we can be still seeing a little bit of a downside move. We are still trading inside of this symmetrical triangle, of course, but in the long term, I'm very certain that we are about to create a parabolic exponential bull market stage right now. So yeah, I think something like this is about to happen next. I do not know exactly when this is going to be happening and when this move is going to be starting to get initiated, but I just think that anytime soon, something like this is about to be created. So yeah, it is looking very good. It is looking very bright. Do not get fooled right now. Bitcoin is still trading in a large uptrend, and we have just broken above crucial weekly resistance. So please do not get shaken out right now. Anyways, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.